everybody, welcome back to another video of mine. If you're new around here, my name is Tyler and stick around for home, lifestyle vlogs, hauls and chats, and if you're returning, thank you for clicking on another video of mine. So it is that time of month, it is the monthly budget. I have actually been paid when I'm filming this. Normally it's a little bit earlier than I've been paid, but I always have my paycheck a few days before, luckily, so I can pre-plan things. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, essentially what we do is we have my planner here. This is my yearly plan. It's from Papier. Absolutely love this planner because it has a goal setting section. It's obviously got your yearly calendar, your tracking, and then obviously it's got the weekly sections where you fill in all the nitty gritty. And then I take you to my spreadsheet, which has all of the budgeting stuff on it. I will also apologize for my voice. Yesterday I was absolutely dying, and I'm still don't feel great. I'm filming this first thing in the morning while I have the energy and don't sound too bad, but apologies if throughout the video my voice or my nose starts to get real bad. But yes, and also just to preface, this is just my side of finances. This does not include Elliot, my husband's side of finances. So a lot of my finances are more of the, what I like to label fun stuff, and a lot of it is for Cori. We are aware we put a lot of money into Cori. We want him to have the best, most fulfilled life possible. So that is why you'll see a large chunk go towards Cori, but he's happy, healthy, fulfilled, so we're going to keep trucking along. And then obviously Elliot does the more boring side of finances, shall we say. So first up, planner. Let's get into it. So I absolutely love this planner. So this was October. This is what October was looking like. So my goals for October were 140 subscribers on YouTube. Now we have actually smashed that out of the park. I looked this morning, I'm at 159. I was hoping I could be at 160, but we are so close to that, so that can get ticked off. The next one is exercise 3 days a week. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, this has not really happened. I was ill for a week and a half at the start of October, and obviously as you can tell, my voice is already starting to go. I'm ill a bit again, so I haven't really done that. Obviously go on the daily walks with Cori and do all of that type of stuff, but I've not physically set aside time to use my weights or stuff like that. So that's a cross. And then the third monthly goal is Cori's training. This is going to be something that is going to be on my monthly goals for a while, especially while he's going through adolescence and all that stuff, but he's doing pretty well. We if you haven't watched my weekly vlogs or you're new to the channel, it's just been my birthday this week, so the next weekly vlog will be my birthday week vlog. And we won a free pet portrait session. So we took Cori to go have some photos taken. It was a 2.5 hour session and he did absolutely fantastic. He was so well behaved, did so good. And that kind of really drilled into me of how well behaved and how well mannered he is. So we were super happy with that. So we're just going to keep on with the training. I'm constantly looking for new things to teach him. And yeah, just keep him happy and fulfilled. My to-do list was to book the Halloween trail. So we didn't actually end up doing this. A few reasons. It was quite a lot of travel and there were only evening slots, and it would have just disrupted Cori's schedule a bit too much. And it was £40 just to go walk around a trail, which was a bit much at the time, so we didn't end up doing that. But as you'll see in the weekly vlogs, we went to pumpkin patches and all that type of stuff with him, so we definitely still did things. We just didn't do that big Halloween trail. Book Cori's dog room, we did that. He had that before his photo shoots. He's all nice and pretty. Book Cori's birthday stuff. So me and Elliot are still umming and ahhing about what we want to do. We did originally have a place in mind. I think I've mentioned it in my weekly vlogs, but that place it's a 3-hour round trip, and it's also only for a 50-minute slot, and it's £40 for a 50-minute slot, which I get they have a lot of things there and it's a very cool environment, but we can go to his normal field that we go to that's got a bunch of agility equipment, a bunch of climbing frames and stuff like that, and it's £12 for an hour. So we're just going back and forth on what we want to do, because obviously as well as Cori's birthday, we don't want him to be travelling for most of his birthday because it's not fun for him. So I haven't booked anything in, but we have a few ideas of what we want to do. And the last one was sort out my driving licence. Boy, oh boy, guys, was that bloody difficult. It's done now, we've done it, but the palaver I had to go through to do that. Like, they send you a thing, they're just like, oh yeah, just go online and request it, and it was not that simple for me, not at all. But we did it in the end. So that is what October was. Then we're going to move on to November. Now, November is a pretty busy month now. We have Elliot's birthday is at the end of November, and now that we have Cori's birthday is at the beginning of November. So November is now a very hectic month for me. So my monthly goals for November are 170 subscribers on YouTube. I'm sure we can smash that. I would absolutely love if we could get to 200 by the end of the year. So if you are new to the channel, please definitely consider hitting subscribe. We do lots of fun stuff around here. And then obviously Cori's training. I don't have a third goal, mainly because I couldn't think of one right now. And I feel like if I can't think of one, then there's not anything that I'm willing to reach, if that makes sense. So I've left that blank. To-do list is quite a big to-do list this month. We need to book a balloon collection. So as weird as it sounds, or as like silly as it sounds, we want to get some balloons and stuff like that for Cori's birthday, because we want to take some Polaroid pictures, and we're going to do that every year for him. So I need to book some balloons. It's nothing drastic, it's literally like a little bundle of balloons, so we're not going like full ham. It's just going to be like a little decoration. I need to order Elliot's presents. I need to look today at what I actually want to get him. So I need to do that. We're going away at the end of the month, because we have a tattoo session booked in, a 4-day tattoo session booked in with our tattoo artist. So we're doing that, and we're staying at friends so they can look after Cori. So it'll be interesting to see if Cori's been good. What have you got? Yeah, you stopped real quick. What have you got? It better not be a hairband. It's a hairband. I tell your daddy all the time to not bloody leave hairbands lying around. All the time, and he still does it. So I need to obviously get everything ready for it, and I need to obviously pack at the end of the month. I'll probably film something at the end of the month with that. We brought a travel foldable dog crate, because we can't take Cori's crate with us because it is absolutely ginormous. You would need a giant van to be able to take that anywhere. But obviously he sleeps in crates at nights. Obviously, when we went away for our little trip in York earlier on in the year, we didn't have a crate for him, so we just kind of sectioned off an area, and that worked pretty well. It was just at 4 o'clock in the morning, there was a massive bang outside, and he got spooked, and there was a whole palaver. But he did well for the whole night prior to that. But we thought if we could just have a crate, because that's his bedtime routine of he'll sit and chill out of us in the evenings, and then, it'll get to 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we'll take him out for a wee, and then he'll go straight into his crate without us asking. So it's just wanting to kind of keep that routine for him. So we found some foldable crates. We got one that was a large. They have an extra large, but it's out of stock currently. But we got the large just to see if it would be fine, but we do not think it is big enough for him to be comfortable with. Obviously, we're not going to find anything as big as his current crate, so he has got to adjust to a smaller size. But we do think it was a little bit too small, so I need to return the dog crate. And then my other to-do list item is to keep an eye out for when the XL comes in, and we'll give that one a try. If it doesn't, then we will just figure it out. Again, he's fine pretty much settling anywhere. And my last one is to wrap Cori's presents and to wrap Elliot's presents when they arrive. So that is November. November is very birthday orientated. There's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, super, super, super excited for all the plans we have. As always, I do fill in the weekly sections, but you guys do not need to see that because it has personal work, confidential stuff. So let's whip you around and we can get into the budget section, which I think is the part that most people enjoy. So I'm hoping you can see this. We always go through this every single time we go through this. I'm hoping you can see this. My husband has a curved screen, so it's very hard to show you this. And I can't be asked to deal with the screen recording stuff because it always glitches out on me. So month dates. These change every month pretty much because I get paid on the 26th. If that falls on a weekend or a bank holiday, I get paid the Friday before. So it's never the same month dates, if that makes sense. So this month was Friday 24th October to Wednesday 26th November. I did get paid £2,092.63. If you're wondering why things are green, it's because we have another like bills account. I'm just making sure I moved everything over. So rent is £960. Dog insurance is £36.45. Our sofa finance is £93.67, and the phone finance is £44.97. So our bills are £1,135.09. We do not have any debt repayments. Subscriptions. So we have the Lush Kitchen subscription as always. That is £38.95. YouTube Premium Student is £7.99. Amazon Prime Student ad-free is £7.48. Disney Plus Premium is £12.99. Now this, I got an email to say it's going up to $14.99. I don't actually know if it's this pay period or next pay period. But I think me and Elliot are really going to look into if we actually want Disney Plus Premium if there's nothing that we're watching, because that is slowly creeping up. I do know we have the premium version, so obviously we're paying the more expensive one, so maybe we'll look into other options. Then I have my Hair and Me, which is $14.99. So I have previously suffered with alopecia, and I had major bald spots and hair loss, and I've noticed the last few months that my hair is thinning quite drastically again. So I've just got some Hair and Me tablets, like medication type stuff, prescription, to help with that. I do think it's helping with that. I think I have one more month after this of $14.99, and then it unfortunately goes up to £35 a month. So I think, again, I'll evaluate that in the new year of if we can go to like a cheaper alternative or something like that. And then we have Microsoft Clip Chat, which is what we use to edit, which is $9.99. So our subscriptions is £92.39. I know people are going to say that's a lot of subscriptions and that's a lot of money. We do not pay for any TV service whatsoever. We do not have a TV license. We do have none of that. We literally just watch subscriptions. So that's why there's a lot there. Then we're going to scoot you over. I'll try and actually scoot you over so it's a bit more. This is always so difficult to do. There we go. So purchases and expenses. So I always send £20 to Elliot every month. Savings, I put £100 in. This is for Cori's savings. Elliot deals with our savings, and once Cori's savings are obviously where they need to be, I'll then start divvying that up between the both of them. Food shop, we normally budget £60. I actually got it very, very close, which I'm surprised about because we got so much like household products this month, which obviously are not cheap. So it was £60.50, which I was very happy about. Christmas calendar, this is Elliot's calendar. Again, I paid with this on PayPal, so that's now been paid off. And then Elliot's birthday, I budgeted £150. I don't know if I'm going to use the full amount, but I just thought I'd budget more and then have spare money, if that makes sense. So purchasing expenses came to £430, very, very expensive. And then we come over to pet purchases. Now, this is all Cori. So his dog food, we normally budget £100. It can range from anywhere between 90 to 110, depending on what flavour of food we get him. This month was actually a lot cheaper. It was £89.92, which I was very happy about. Dog groomers, he only goes once every other month, so this month he's not going, so we don't have his groomers there. Dog field session, we allow him to have a 30-minute dog field session every week. That's just like his free time to like run around, go crazy, all of that type of stuff. So that's £28 for the month. Dog treats, now this may seem excessive. Every single night Cori has a natural treat. This could be things like your hairy ears, your veggie chews, biscuits, that type of stuff. Some will say he is spoilt. He is spoilt, we are aware of this. But it's kept his teeth super, super healthy, keeps him occupied, and it's part of his routine now. So that's why that is very, very expensive. Supplements, we have not had to pay for any supplements, but if we normally do, I budget £50, and that's for his sardine oil and his pumpkin and probiotics powder. Those are only things that we have. Occasionally I'll buy some like goat's milk or things like that just to make some fun enrichment for him, but those two are the core things. But again, we have plenty, so we do not need them. And then we put £100 away for Cori's birthday. So the treats are separate to Cori's birthday. Those are two separate things. So yeah, we have spent all of that. That is all done. And that is £303 for Cori this month. Again, not normally that much because we wouldn't normally have the additional £100 for him, but it's his birthday, so we're going to spoil him. Which means that total expenditure this month was £1,960.48, which leaves us with a remainder of £132.15 as just fun money. So, yeah. So that was this month's monthly budget, guys. Let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. Again, I think I say in every single one of these, it has helped me so much with like relieving the stress of money and like not knowing how much is going out, how much is coming in, how much I've left, all of that stuff. This has helped so much. And yeah, it just makes things a lot easier. And for someone that had a spending addiction, this has massively helped. I can like budget things and plan things out. So find it super helpful. Let me know if you guys do something similar. I know as we're coming up to Christmas, I think a lot more people are implementing some sort of thing like this. But I do it year round just to make sure that I am staying on the straight and narrow and not overspending. So we have lots of exciting things coming up on the channel. We have my birthday vlog, which is going to be up very shortly. Going to be filming what we're doing for Cori's birthday, Elliot's birthday, and our trip away, all of that type of stuff. And then obviously we're getting into Christmas. I already have a few Christmas shop with me's on my channel, so if you are super into Christmas, definitely consider hitting subscribe because we're going to be doing lots of fun stuff. Next weekend, guys, I'm decorating. I'm not putting the Christmas tree up. I want to preface that. Christmas tree is like end of November, but I'm putting up like my wintry decorations next weekend, and I'm so excited for you. You have no idea. So if you are over Halloween now and you're wanting to get straight into Christmas, definitely hit subscribe. We're going to be doing lots of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Like, comment and subscribe as always, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.